Hey, hello and welcome. My name is Miss Tina and you are watching Squaziland, the occasional dose of my reviews, reactions and opinions. And we are finally back with the latest chapter of One Piece. The chapter has just dropped, I believe. And I'm here. Finally, a chapter which I can really react to immediately and I don't have to wait for it and I don't have to bite my nails. Oh my god, what's going on in this chapter? I have to get home, I have to get to my computer and I have to react to it. It has been more than 2 years now that I've been waiting patiently for the chapter to come out and actually react to it and not reading the spoilers and everything, and it's a blast. It really is. You know what? This is because I can really tell you my opinion. I can really express myself through this whole reaction video thing, and I quite like that. And thank you for liking that too, as I saw it in the comments as well as the likes and as well as the views. I really appreciate it. You cannot say enough how thankful you are for certain things. I am thankful for many things in my life, most of the things, and I try to do better. I promise this to everyone. I know, making promises is one of my weaknesses that, I'm like, yes, I'm going to do fine. And I'm like, crumble, crumble, crumble. But I really am a person who tries her best. And for this reaction, it was maybe a bit too dark for this coming back here. But they said that there is new chapter out, so I'm really excited what everything is. It's chapter 1107, by the way. No break next week. I can already see that. It has just literally dropped, so I'm still looking for the chapter, but I've got it, so it will load in any minute or any second now. I can already see the title page. Anyways, thank you for being here and let's dive into it. I have been looking for you is the title. It can mean anything. It has been such a long time since One Piece. Oh, I missed it so much. And we can see Lo and Beppo. Okay, they are cute. Cover request by Arinko. Beppo feels awkward after seeing Lo napping with the snow leopard. Okay, I guess. So, okay, we are starting off with the color spread, with 2 pages spread with all the pirates, okay, the giants, Oimo and Kashi. Take the others and swing around the sides. Sink any ships you see. And watch out for those cannons. And Dory and Brogy, they are back. So are Oimo and Kashi. Roger that, Captain. Ubababa. Alright, you bastards, let's go. So the giants are really here and they are meaning business. Okay, countless members of the old crew have also been spotted. What do they want? What do they want indeed? The fabled giant warrior pirates are here. Where have they been all these years? Well, we know the story, so we don't need a flashback of it, do we? We have got confirmed sighting of both Brogy, the red ogre, and Dory, the blue ogre. Okay, the giant warrior pirates are here. Okay, kind of like that. Maybe we won't go to Elbaf. This has got me thinking. I just thought about this, that if the giants are here, maybe we are not going to Elbaf. But I know that Oda said that he might skip Elbaf, but it depends on Luffy, how Luffy wants it. But I don't think that, after all, Prince Loki was teased, so I don't think that he will skip that entirely. But it's Oda. You can never be sure where One Piece is headed. The giant pirates have made landfall. Blast them to smithereens. Yeah, of course, good luck with that. Okay, so they are there, and okay, Nami and Usopp and Chopper are actually spotting my masters. Okay, Usopp is really happy about them, and of course they are. But what are they doing here? Master Brogy, Master Dory. I can see Oimo and Kashi too, says Nami. I bet they went to Little Garden to pick up the leaders. Oimo, Kashi. They are, wow. That's gotta be it. Man, I was worried. I thought we might not see them in Elbaf. Well, technically you are not seeing them in Elbaf. Hint, hint to my previous thoughts. A refresher on the giant warrior pirates. Okay, why not? It's actually an important refresher, and I can see Vivi with a giant nose and everyone with a giant nose. Somehow this perspective, it's really odd, but I like that. I like the Dorian Broggy conflict in just that. Okay, and that smoky sketch you can see there. Long ago, the world was terrorized by a formidable group led by co-captains Dory and Broggy. Their crew would disband after they got into a certain quarrel. Luffy and the gang had them out when their century-long duo came to an end. But it didn't really came to an end, it was an abrupt end. Later on, while storming a different island, they would encounter, befriend Oimo and Kashi, a pair of giants who set out to check on their captains. Looks like they are really giving it to those Marines, says Edison. I can't believe you all know each other. We can't believe it either. They must have come a running after hearing the news. Huh? How's that possible? The Navy marshaled a ton of manpower for this operation. It's no wonder it would make the papers. Yeah, of course, it's Morgan. But reckon the headlines must be painting them in good light. Of course. So this is big news already, huh? I guess that makes sense. They didn't come here to wage war. They came to help us get out of here. We gotta hurry and finish our prep, says Usopp, and he's not really like that. And pille comes the snail, and Brooks and Co are still sliding down the ice. Gotcha. Nami-san, it's Brook. Brook, where are you? Close. Very close, but we won't be able to stop for the tea. We need to stop, says Lilith. Okay, if we fly off the edge, we will be fried by the barrier. Oh, the barrier is still up. I completely forgot about the barrier. Hello, this is Lilith. This numbskull is really brainless. We can't afford to dilly-dally, so pay attention. Sounds like they are getting fired up. Okay, Jinbei is happy about that. We need to be ready to leave at the moment's notice. This isn't the time to be picking fights, Zoro. Okay, so maybe Jinbei is the one who is going to stop Zoro. And I can already see the claws of that certain person, Lucci. Pan, you are pretty tough, but I'm in a hurry. It's time to wrap this up, says Zoro. Really I don't know, Oda is just really good at drawing sword fights. Any kind of fight, but sword fights especially. They are always on point. Although, it's weird, actually, I think that Zoro's legs are a bit wobbly there, but, that's probably just my mind. Yeah, I'm not going there to criticize Oda because he's so hardworking that, let's just forget about it. It's he needs all the praise and any kind of criticism towards any kind of drawing issues it's really just bad taste on my part. So let's just forget about that. Okay, half. Only the winner gets to talk like that. Okay, Lucci's like, your crew's waiting for you, right? You're just a burden at this point. Wow, he really talks dirty, right? Those fools will never make it if they can't cut off their arms to save the body. Oh. Giving up now would be doing them a favor. Waiting for a corpse is pointless after all. Okay, so maybe it's a hint for future fights? It could be, right? Or is it a red herring? It almost sounds like you think you are the one in control of this fight, Rob Lucci. Well, Zoro, you have a tough time. I can see that. And we can see the light as well, I guess. Oh, it's from the Kumas. I thought it was from Kizaru, but at this point you can't really tell. Sorry. Damage report. Roughly 30 of our small to medium sized ships have been sunk, with no signs of it stopping. Well, of course not. Pull back all smaller vessels and lead with the battleships. Okay, that Virchin guy is there. We can't afford to leave an opening. Bang, bang. Yes, sir. Vice Rear Admiral Red King. Okay, so he's got Red King. This is a pitiful sight. To think we Marines have to fire on our own weapons. Well, you shouldn't make weapons out of people. And Kuma, the the PX pacifistas are being shot. Hey, Bonnie. Okay. Ah, that's Luffy. Okay, I didn't know what was that about, but I can see Luffy in the sky, and he's like, with the pose, he's striking the pose as usual. What's with the waterworks? And she's like, why wouldn't I be crying, you idiot? I've been looking for you for so long. Okay, so it's her line actually. But I have been here the whole time. That's actually a neat line. I like that. Sure, but I didn't know you were Nika. Nika? What's that? Oh yeah, that's what the deal is with the flimsy punch you tried to throw earlier. Oh yes, the flimsy punch. Okay, I was going for a big rubbery attack like you. If it is so flimsy, why don't you show me how it is done? Nice tactic. Okay, give that old windbag a good one for Vegapunk. Then we can get out of here. And Luffy's like, what the heck? Vegapunk? Yeah, because Luffy actually promised Sentomaru to keep him alive, so it's like he's kind of breaking a promise here. None of your filthy cockroaches have a right to live now. Yeah. Thank you, Saturn, for your input. You are wrong. All right, Bonnie, sounds like a plan. For the record, this is how you punch. Okay, he's actually getting knocked by Saturn's special ability, whatever it is, and he's like, I'm gonna pay for hurting my friends. Okay, and it is a serious Luffy. It's a serious Gear 5th Luffy, or Nika. Booming down Gatling. Yeah, Gatling is what Saturn really needed. Okay, and he has been punched quite a lot, and you can see Bonnie really crying in appreciation, and Kuma, I don't know, he's watching him probably, and Vegapunk is relieved by dying. Okay, and Luffy showing off his skills like that. Okay, you're gonna have to use those legs if you wanna get out of here, Bonnie, says Frankie. He obviously wants to get her out of there. The Hoover function should still work while we are on the island, says Atlas, so they can hoover away. Let's go, Vegapunk. Go on without me, Bonnie. I have been a doctor for long enough to know that if I move now, I'll die. She's like, what? Yeah, of course. You will be dead either way. This is it, says, of course, Kizaru. And Kizaru actually closes his eyes as he's aiming for Bonnie. And once again, I know I have been telling this 100 times already, but once again, a great shot and a great drawing of Bonnie's face. I cannot praise Oda enough for that he's really going the mile, and he's going there and actually do some, shadows and the structure of her face. Everything is just the entire arc. I hope that the anime actually can capture this, because it's so important. I'm not sure if it's going to capture it just the way the manga does it, because I think there was when in the anime she says, don't hurt my daddy, please don't hurt my daddy. Maybe I missed that there already, that it wasn't exactly the deep face, the all the details, but maybe that's just nitpicking for the anime. I am one of those people who actually didn't like the opening because of the art, and I know I am in the minority, and everybody's like, how can you not like that? But that's just me. I'm not really into that art style, that's all. And oh, Sanji is actually blocking Kizaru's laser or light or whatever. Praiseworthy. A Sanji moment. And a nice profile shot of Bonnie, but you know that already. Sanji, And Kizaru is like, he's really shocked. That's the first, and even, Frankie's like, what the? How? That was a freaking laser! Light doesn't hold a candle to love. Oh, Sanji, you are so cheesy, but I love that. If that's true, they will have to scrap the physics books and start from scratch, says Kizaru. And they are like, yeah, let's go to the northeast port. And Kizaru is like, well, I'm in a real pickle now. You are not in a pickle. Pick a side. Or is it? They will expect me to at least bring back your heads after all this. You'd better start drafting an apology letter for them then. Sanji staying behind, fighting Kizaru. I think there was someone mentioning, maybe at during Sabondi Archipelago arc, that Sanji, but okay, there is Luffy as well, so Luffy is there too. So they are both against Kizaru, but there was a Kizaru Sanji pairing, and also of course in one of the openings there was a Kizaru and Sanji pairing, but it's nice to see actually happening it here. I probably haven't mentioned, or have mentioned, but I have forgotten about it, that I haven't really seen the movies. I have seen perhaps one of them. I'm not sure. I was never drawn into the movies of One Piece. I prefer to stay on the original storyline and stick to the original story. I'll make an exception for the film Red, but I have to wait for it. Okay, Crumble. Okay, Saturn is like, I mean, step. I mean, okay, I can see the step, but he's, trying to get up. And there is a lady leg there, stepping there. I don't know who it is. Oh, it should be. No, I know. Okay. I haven't turned the page yet. I haven't even read his line, but you know, it's a witch's leg. It's like it has to be Katharina Devon, right? It has to be her because it's a witch's leg, a witch's shoe, a witch's leg. It has to be her, right? It makes sense. She wears a pants. I can see a part of pants and a cape. Well, if it's not every day you see one of the 5 elders down in the dirt. It must be her, right? It is. The leg gave it away. It is her. Well, we knew. Okay, and there is Van Ogre, with the warp fruit. Of course, they are there. My, look at you! What kind of delicious power do you have? Okay, they are trying to get his power. Not that sick. To think an elder would come down to the surface and bless us with his presence. It's unheard of. But it sure made our job hell of a lot easier. And she's touching him. Mission complete. What business do you have here? She touched him. It means that she can turn into him, I think. But is that enough? Why is it mission complete, I wonder? Katharina Devon, I'm surprised a level 6 escapee like you would choose the life of a subordinate. She's like, Teach is special. As is his lineage. Okay. So you know about that. Your crew is always up to something. What do you hope to get out of these stunts? Okay, this is sick. Wow. Okay, and Van Ogre is like, what are you trying to do? And they disappear like that. So, Katharina Devon touched. Okay, what's her power? Wait a minute. She has the power of what exactly? Oh man, I forgot about that. I know that she has the 90th power, so she can turn into people. But maybe it's more than a clone fruit. I don't know. I have to look. I must be looking so dumb right now, but I actually forgot. I have to Google it right now. That Katharina Devon's devil fruit and ability. Okay, the mythical zone 10 devil fruit, I know that, but what are her capabilities actually? This is what I'm really interested in, abilities. And okay, no, skip. Sorry, I really have to check this out because it might be important. Okay, let's go there. I want to see that. No, I don't want to see that. Sorry, it's just internet is acting up today. They are so harsh. Okay, So, la 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 la. La 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 la, one of the 5 females, blah 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 blah. Okay, another testament, blah 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 blah. Okay, she's strong. Okay, thank you, superhuman strength. La 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 la. Okay. It allows her to transform into a 98 fox. With this power, she can transform into clones of people similar to the clone fruit. And she can use spear. Now, since it's a mythical fruit, I guess that she can use the powers as well. I would think that it would make sense that there's it's not just a clone fruit. It's not just about cloning the appearance, but also cloning the ability. And I don't know too much about the Nine-Tailed Fox apart from the whole Naruto thing, but that's another another issue. But I think that's the case here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm totally wrong about that. I don't know. Okay, enough philosophy for now. Let's move on. Saturn is like, yeah, he knows that he's in deep trouble. Okay, let's be off then. And they are like, okay, we are still on the island. Couldn't you have warped us any further? I haven't mastered it yet. And Caribou is there. Oh my god, this is going to be awful. And he's like, wait, hold on a second, please. Supersonic One Ogre, Maiden Hunter Catherine Devon. I never thought we would meet in a place like that. I'm a pirate like you. My name is Caribou. I've been looking for you guys like forever. Oh, sorry, I meant to say forever. For like ever, okay. I said sail because I wanted to be a great man just like him. He's my idol, my hero. I have always dreamed of being a lackey on Commodore Teach's crew. It's all I have ever wished for. Please take me to meet him. Okay, color spread and front cover next issue. I have been wondering where he was, and this is ridiculously bad news for us once again. You know, when you think that we always have known that Blackbeard was always above our crews and Luffy's level. He always was a few steps ahead. He was always stronger. And just when you think Luffy has got Gear 5th, he has got the giants and everyone's support, whatever, whatnots, and this Caribou, who knows the location of several ancient weapons, he knows secrets. Oh boy. But he has a history with the Straw Hat crew too, so I'm not entirely sure that he would be actually too loyal, despite the fact what he has done. But man, now this is a great chapter. This is what I've been waiting for. This was amazing from A to Z, from the first page to the last page. This was great. Wow. Things are happening. I can't believe it. I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I wonder what your thoughts are. Do you agree with me, or do you have other views or opinions on this whole matter? I'm sure that others will pick up on certain things I haven't done, because that's what I usually see after I release my reaction, that I see other reactions and I'm like, oh yeah, it didn't even cross my mind. I didn't even think of that. And yeah, it's such fun to see how the people perceive this chapter. But this was my point of view of this. Hope you liked my reaction. If you did, you know what to do. Until next time, have fun and have a lovely weekend ahead of you. Bye bye.